know. I have her a little off. Look at that. Oh, the other way. There we go. Hey!
The cat came through.
That's P over there.
That's M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah. Together
we are
BM Artist Studio.
I don't know why she says together we are. You added that in on me. All of a sudden.
Well, I am just a
I'm gonna work
spontaneous kind of person.
Yeah, I'm going to work with that and put it in my brain next time. I'm going to get her done.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, the P does not exist without the M, and the M doesn't exist without the P.
Well, you wouldn't see the P, that's for sure.
We're
Brad said, one day we were talking about it, and I said, well, gosh, if we don't make it home. Oh, we were out, at the post office. I said, we're going live here in a few. He goes, oh, goodness. It's like, do you think P can handle it? And I'm like, absolutely not. No,
I'm just laughing hysterically. Pretty soon I'm going to fall over on the floor.
Good morning, everyone. Big shout outs to our new Powsy Wowsy member, Violet, and our Monkey Muck member, Anne. Look at that. Figuring out. These girls have been very helpful with also figuring out, like just how to join and, getting some things worked out. So, if you have questions, do message me or,
Yeah, there'll be an extra little perk in your next package.
Oh, see, look at her promising things. We didn't even discuss it. That's true. You guys know. We always send you out some extra things here and there. I do want to say with all of that we've put some new links in the description area if you are interested. If you click those, because it has some information regarding like mobile, because Anne helped us work that out. Because you kind of have to come in through the browser and stuff. So that should fix that. Now, whether you're logged into your browser, make sure you're logged in stuff, because Anne worked that out too.
And if you go to Firefox and use that as your browser, it does it automatically.
Don't listen to her. This is phone things. That's desktop things. Look at her.
That
trying to
doesn't
give
work
out
that
some
way?
info.
That's the only reason I use that stupid browser.
Well, that's a whole other thing, lady.
Oh.
I love you.
Good thing, I guess.
All right, so today, and good morning and hello to all of y'all in the chat. I think I hit most of y'all right before we went live, but those of you that are popping in, I'll say hello soon. Oh, hello, Leslie. See, like that. Oh, and Judy P's with us. Fantastic. Ooh. We have your present thing. We'll get to that here in a minute. Because I was like, I don't know. Judy, sometimes she'll do the afternoons or whatever. So, but she's here. That's awesome. Woohoo. All right. Where are we at? Good morning, Marilyn. Today is toss it up, or what did you say? You were saying toss it up.
Toss up Tuesday.
I'm saying toss it.
No, we don't toss anything, Mariah.
Well,
we just move it to a different category. It's a toss up. Is this we're going to keep it or we're not going to?
True that. I'll come back and rename the thing.
It's a much better toss it. I don't. Where do you? Yeah. See, that's where her brain goes.
And it was.
And if you don't keep it, you can't throw it away later.
That's
Word.
So, at some point in time when we have merch, that will definitely be a t-shirt with her big old happy face on it going, if you don't keep it, you can't throw it away later. There you go.
Yeah. Can I talk now?
Yeah. Go.
Can I make my announcements?
Yes. Do you want me to go topside or are you just making announcements? Okay.
It will be
Spoiled.
very annoying because they will try to read it and they can't because it's backwards.
There you go.
Okay, this is about the golden ticket. Okay? And you must know ahead of time, everyone that participated in that, non-YouTubers, will receive a postcard from moi. I have already prepared them. If they get their name and address to Ann Lover by sunset today.
Today's the sunset day.
Snooze, you lose, folks. And there's no wiggle room on that one.
She's not budging.
I'm not budging, and Anne's getting kind of, I sense a little, yeah.
Like, come on, people.
And she's a really nice person, so when I sense that, yeah, she's like right at the edge of, okay. So, here are going to be your options to choose from for the golden stencil. Your choice.
You mean the golden ticket?
A golden ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, stencil.
But she'll put this in a post later too.
Yes, I will. you have a choice of 3 stencils, new, any one that you see there, or 6 of mine,
Frankenstencils and
Frankenstencils, anything. They'll be slightly used. I will.
Welcome, Lisa. Lisa just signed up for Powsy Wowsy. Look at that. See, now people are figuring it out because we've given them the right information. We've supplied you with good info.
Yes. Welcome, Lisa.
Yes.
Okay, choice number 2. Signed matted artwork.
Oh, that's a good one.
It is.
But you get to choose one of these.
Yes, these
Yes,
are
one of
these are
these
your
things.
options. Number 3. A 1-hour session one-on-one with P&M, subject of your choice on FaceTime. So I will put those in a post, or actually what I'll do is I'll hand this to Mariah and she can do it so that it ends up in the right place. I post things in there.
She just, did you see that little maneuver that just happened there?
What is
Can
it?
you handle that for me? Thank you, honey. That's what that was. You just made me your secretary.
Oh.
Yeah, you did. That's all right. I love you. We'll do it.
Well, I could do it, but we know it might end up on my personal page or, in gel print enthusiasts or whatever.
Troubles of. She's like, I posted something somewhere today.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
I'm like, no, I haven't, but that's, I don't know. All
Okay,
right,
I'm
shall
ready.
I go topside now?
You can do that.
Okay, here we go. Topside.
Okay, now I just wanted to talk about this because it has been entered into the...
Oh, sunset where? Oh, that is a good question, Fran.
Fran? You just complicate matters.
Our sunset.
Yeah, that's the only one that I can attest to. The rest of them are all, hither and yon and...
So your wee hours of the morning.
Yeah.
Fran. Yeah, but that was a good question. Clarification.
Yes. We count on y'all to clarify us.
I think, what is sunset these days right now? Maybe around 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
6-ish.
6-ish. Central time. Sundown.
6-ish, yeah. It kind of depends on if it's cloudy, it gets dark earlier.
That's right.
It's one of those.
Thank you, Violet.
All right, now I wanted to talk about this stencil because this mask, but I use it as a stencil too.
Now, here's the thing. This is not going up in the shop.
It ain't?
Well, it will eventually. But we promised yesterday that we weren't going to add anything.
Yeah, but we already had this one in the works yesterday.
Well, yeah, sort of, but now it's not going to be available until after
March Madness.
After March Madness.
But you're not going to have time
but
to
I think
use it
Jenny
anyway.
June's going to wait anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
My apologies, Jenny June.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel bad about that. Okay, now the reason that you want this is because it has such exciting pieces that it comes out of. So make sure you ask for your outer parts. Look at this one outer part here. Because see, in this thing you get these two, right, Mariah?
Well, okay. Well, we could discuss that. Because we haven't listed it yet. As we promised.
I don't know what Brad did to get these two.
Well, he
to come down the middle.
Yeah, because he's cut it up. Because we tried to maximize our sheets as much as possible.
Yeah, so it may be slightly smaller than the one you see here.
But you would have to order 2 to get the outer bits.
Yes.
To get it like that.
To look like this. But isn't that cool? Look at that already. It doesn't even need any work.
I told Brad, I said, be careful what you give her. Gosh. She will talk about it. Mm-hmm.
I will talk about it.
Yeah.
I will talk about it. Okay, I'm going to put those aside because those may be something that we use to...
Oh, Ann says she is really fine, but send me your addresses.
See, she's a nice person.
Sweet.
You got
let's see.
Nice
Eva says, I would love to have the new stencils or postcard, but you have given me so much that I feel guilty for asking for more. Okay, well remember, this is the golden ticket. So those of you that are that did the postcard thing, which Eva did, right?
Yes,
she's part of that. She addressed. Okay, so out of that group, I mean, you're all getting a postcard.
Everybody's getting a postcard from me.
But then the golden ticket, we're gonna do the little spinny wheel But that's why we need to know your addresses, because that confirms who's going to get in the drawing.
You get to go onto the wheel for the big kahuna.
And no, don't feel guilty. But that's so sweet of you.
Never
Eva.
ever.
We love you guys. Like,
yeah,
we feel guilty doing, like, we just love this. So we love giving you guys things. There you go. You know, careful, I'll start crying again.
No, I can't do that because I actually did my makeup this morning.
Yeah, she wasn't all, weepy-eyed.
Yeah, and I don't know if it'll still be there by this afternoon. You know, the weather gets...
Yes, I don't... See, Brad says we promised. So it isn't... We are not putting anything new in the shop until after March Madness. But that, we just showed some things. But technically they aren't new. They're sort of new.
They're a revisit to an old theme.
Jenny, we love you, and I'm sorry. That,
Maybe we could send you a stencil.
We'll send you a we're sorry if you placed your order.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I think she's still waiting. She didn't believe us anyway. That's good.
Is that what she said?
No, I'm just, I'm playing it all. Yeah, I'm reading in.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Fran, it would be 1:30 a.m. There, Violet. See, she's taking care of Fran. You're on it. I love you. Okay.
Absolutely.
Frankenbits. Yay. Yes, Frankenbits. Exactly. Tell you what. Lisa Mangus. Hello. Did you know Lisa Mangus's mother was a ceramics artist, and she says that she has such good memories whenever she watches us. Isn't that sweet? I hope that I was okay.
I love doing clay. If the college up here, real close to us, offers a class, I'm going to take a night class. We need to figure that out.
It's a really pretty little college.
You know, the whole thing about clay is you just have to sign up for classes, because who has room for a kiln and all the other stuff? She had, I think,
a studio and everything. But anyway, there you go.
Yeah.
Love the bits, Cindy says. Doesn't apply to me because I'm not in the YouTube members nor non-YouTube member. I just thought it was rather loose term. Just keeping people straight. Thanks, Fran.
Yes.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay. And Brad has new stuff. We always have new stuff kind of in the queue, but it's like, all right, we need to tap the brakes. So there we go. So
and some of it he's still working out problems
Lisa says, so if we give, if you had signed up, Lisa, for the postcard thing, for the gold, that is the members that we're talking about. So those of you in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group, I'm sure somebody will drop the link there on that. There was the non-YouTubers group that did the postcard thing. That group is who P is talking to.
Yes.
But don't worry. We're going to be... I was like, P, those are great things. And I think that later on, we can use those as other, cool things to give away to you guys. I mean, if you think they're cool, obviously. Some of you guys are really think they're cool. And then P was like, is that like enough? I said, yeah, I think, let them choose which one they want and we'll be good. So, see, they're excited.
Okay. Me too.
Hey, Mouse.
Me
Good morning. Okay, I love clay. Did several classes in college, special studies. My teacher, yeah, Sharon,
I tell you what, I have really happy memories of my college days in the clay studio. I used to take Mariah with me.
Yes, I'd sit under the desk
and she'd make little pots and.
Oh yeah,
and then
she'd raccoon, and I'm like, what did you do to it? It's
you burned all the pretty colors off, Mother.
Yeah, I still have that little pot. I'll show it sometime. I was devastated. She's like, it was raccoon. I'm like, I did not order that.
Here's what I thought. I thought it would turn into this iridescent, but I think I either left it in too long or not long enough, and it didn't mature. The glaze didn't mature, so it didn't go,
Yeah,
it just went.
It kind of went burnt. Like
I think
it.
that's the same session that I popped the bottom off of my favorite pot. I just glued it back on.
You can do that.
People do that all the time.
They frown upon it, but you can do it.
Yeah, I did such a good job. Vern didn't even know.
Oh, there you go. And he was kind of hardcore.
Oh, he used to walk with his cane, and if he didn't like it, he whacked it and broke it. He said, "You'll thank me later."
God, that is That's a...
I said, well, it'll be later after you're recovering in the hospital if you
take
whack
that
my
cane.
whack my pot, dude.
Don't you whack my pot.
No whacking pots.
Hashtag that. All right. Okay, we gotta move on. 15 minutes we've yammered on.
Okay, well, that's long enough. I just wanted to, one last little thing here on Lisa's paper. I mean, this is,
That is some Lisa's paper.
it is Lisa's
Wax dyed paper.
Yeah.
The red.
And it's stenciled on with gesso, black gesso.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or is that the texture paste? Because it has a pretty bumpy...
I don't have any black texture paste, so it has to be the... If you stencil on with a stencil that you've been using for...
That back in... You have some.
I do.
The Crafters Workshop black. Remember the tar business?
Oh, yeah. I don't really like it.
Or was that the other one? You have some. Anyway, who knows?
I'm not crazy about any of the black stuff. It's just...
It's hard to work with. It's not light and fluffy.
Yeah, it isn't. And for whatever reason, it just is hard to work with.
My thought is, do the light and fluffy and then paint it over
Okay.
with the black acrylic.
I can't disturb this pile, but we want to be careful because what happens with my piles when I pile on top of my piles, we lose things for, a period of time.
Yeah, until the pile has been then.
So I'm going to get rid of this because remember we're going to do toss up.
We're gonna look through some piles of things.
Oh my
But
goodness!
because
And
it's a
I'm going to show you my box there.
I told her to put it in a box.
And I had to reinforce my table because it weighs too much.
Yeah.
This is the box we're going to go through. All right, well, let's just get started.
She wanted to show you the box. How big the box was.
Yeah. All right, now this is an example of a done, and I just wanted to show you and explain to you why. Because this, I think, is like the best, print I've done so far. Why? Well, it has so many lovely layers here. Because I think there's 3 layers on here. One, this is a transfer. This is an overlay of, or what was some mucky muck that was on the plate.
With a bubble.
With a bubble. And I mean, how could you?
That's what she was. She was like, I just couldn't have planned that.
And I've got all these different colors. I've got some iridescence on here. And then it's grounded with this lovely print on the bottom. So, that, and you see the shimmer?
Oh. Here, let me zoom in. Hold on.
I'm rocking.
You're rocking.
See it? See
Hold
it?
on. I'm always pressing the arrows the wrong direction. There we go. I wish you'd let me grab it and just move it.
Am I doing it?
You're doing it.
I'm seeing it.
Yeah, there you go. You need to just do a little there. Yeah, there you get the shimmer when you do it a little high up on that, where your thumb ring is.
I've got 2.
Oh, I didn't see the other one. She's all duded up today.
Nah, because this is my arthritic thumb joint.
Oh, so you put your copper on there.
Yeah, and sometimes I change it out because...
Do you think it helps?
I do.
Well,
It's probably psychological.
not
I don't know.
Yeah, if you believe it, there
All
we
right.
go.
So, I've got that print. Now, I need to put that up there.
Ah, give me some chuckles in the chat on that. That was funny. If I do say so myself.
All right, I'm so glad Fran's here today because these are really dedicated to her. Remember these, Fran?
Remember?
I've got
Those are some Fran stencils right there.
Fran stencils with curly cues in the background.
I know. I still need to cut the trilobites. I just limited on time, and I got big projects.
Yeah, in her real work. But now, I think these are done. These are examples of...
Eva, obviously, she's still at her keyboard. She says, I love it. Bravo.
Okay. Grabbing another pile here. Whoops. Got a hanging
Frankenbits there.
Frankenbits. No, that's actually a piece of paper. I don't know what that is.
Oh, Judy P. Welcome to the Palsy Wowsy.
Hey, we need to do Judy P's thing.
Oh, here, why don't you do that real quick before you get started, with paint and things.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, and, okay, we got a great story for you, Judy, too. Here's your present. You may open it. She says open it with your teeth. I don't know what that means, but we need further explanation. I wasn't really sure. But, okay, Judy P. said this was hilarious. Yesterday, during one of the streams, I was able to get Izzy downstairs by allowing her to sit at my desk. As she's gathering her stuff up off of her table, she grabbed her she's like, I need this. And this is the little PM Artist Studio sign that Judy P. made for Izzy. She takes it everywhere she goes. If she's working on business, she takes it with her.
And she also, when she left your office, took it to the kitchen table.
Yeah. Oh, no, I moved it in there because I knew she was going to gripe about it if I didn't. Yeah. So there you go. She's so sweet. Judy P. And
Put your tongue on this spot that's saying, happy birthday. I'm moving it. I don't. Impossible birthday stunt. Okay. Happy birthday in March, man. Don't feel bad. Nobody, oh, God, I could do it either. Happy birthday. Remember when you
like the stuff for the, was this for the,
something on camera on one of your lives? I had to have this card when I saw it.
yeah, she licked the little brush that went, you know, in the giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
For the watercolor stuff.
Yeah, so they have my DNA on it. Whoever got that. Who got that?
Well, Jolene was one of our winners. Anne was one of the... I think, Anne, did you get the watercolor stuff? I think Anne might have gotten the watercolor stuff. And then Evie, I believe, was the other one.
Oh, that is great. Oh, what a great card. I love it. I'll have to show this to Izzy and she'll love it too.
Ava said she had to come around and to the computer and comment. Is it?
Well, the other day I licked off the, food grade mineral oil.
Yeah. Well, how'd it taste?
You want to be careful about licking that off because you know what happens.
I don't. Oh. Yeah, because it's a laxative. So you don't want to be licking too much of it.
Boy, this is
Ooh.
a hefty little package. I feel like I'm kind of pulling a strong... Oh, it got hooked up here.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, Leonardo says.
Ooh, those are... Oh, it's a little flip book.
Oh.
Well, you got to flip it the right. I think you're going backwards.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you got to flip it the other way there, Captain.
Oh my gosh, this is so
That's
much
really cool.
fun. Oh my goodness, I love it. Izzy will absolutely.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have to keep that away from her. Oh, there you go. Help you up with art. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, where did you get this?
That's great. You'll have to keep that over there on your...
Fliptomania.
That's fun.
Oh my gosh, that is the coolest thing.
Oh, Anne did get the... She said I should have framed the brush. Well, there was a lot of talk at the shrine the other day in Sharon's stream about how...
Write it down. Forehead.
Oh, goodness.
Well,
don't mess them all up.
I'm going to look at every one of them.
Are they sticky notes or labels?
Yeah, they're sticky notes.
Well, don't mess them
Bear
up.
with it.
She's messing them up.
Out of my mind back in 5 minutes. It might take me longer to collect my mind.
She'd be like, what was I doing?
What was I doing?
Just collecting my thoughts.
Okay, I
That
have
was
a
upside
problem
down. There
with
you go.
this. The print is
soap opera.
extremely currently starring in my own soap opera. Love that.
And is it backwards?
It's a ridiculously good idea. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. I'm going to cut that out and see I can put it right here and it'll fit
And
right
just remind
there.
her that she's making ridiculously good ideas.
I have them.
All right.
I
Now she's
have
messing
them.
with my light.
Okay, well that's going to require a bit of taping and
Yes.
cutting.
Okay.
Moving right along here. Oh my goodness.
We may be going over today.
Ever so slightly. Ever so slightly.
Ooh.
Oh, well, guess what color I'll be wearing tomorrow?
Well, so Judy was so nice and said
Oh,
Izzy
my
some, and
gosh.
Pete took them away from her.
Look at that bead! Holy moly! Oh my gosh. It's a geode bead.
Oh, wow. That's
Oh.
pretty cool. Wow. Thank you, Judy.
Oh, there's not just one, there's 3.
Oh, and she loves threes.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
and look at these little jobbers on either. Oh my gosh, I've never seen a bead like that. That is the most wonderful thing.
Oh, she said, okay, wait, hold on. I think Judy P's giving me info here.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, Sherry, by the way, so I come in. Hello, hello.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see, my mom put
Those are
liner breath in her corrector bristles. I don't put
and
brushes.
I love those little guys too. Oh, I don't have any like these.
Locally
This
owned
is like
art store, I think, is where some of that. Oh, from where she got the Da Vinci thing. Okay, sorry. I was lagging on the chat, so that's my bad. The book is hilarious, yes.
Okay,
Are your thoughts in that folder, too?
oh
hey,
my
Sarah.
gosh. These are so wonderful. Oh, this will go so well.
Well, you know she'll be putting together an outfit for that.
Oh, I've
That
already.
might be Watercolor Wednesday.
Well, and I might have
She might have to do some laundry
I
tonight.
might have to do some laundry.
Okay.
All right. Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
She could do that all afternoon.
I can't. And thank you. My goodness, what lovely. I mean, I couldn't have bought that for myself. You know, my mother used to buy her own Christmas presents because my dad was clueless.
If you want the right
And
gift,
she would-
you must purchase your own.
She would write to Louetta from Bob.
Thanks, honey.
And now all of us knew he didn't buy it. God, he would set foot in a store when he was threatened with,
Yeah, bodily harm or something.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Or are you not happy with that one?
I just think this needs a little something. And one of the things is I've got some good rhythm going here with the red, and I'd like to continue that. So we're going to put that in the...
I don't know that she'd ask that. Ann says, I can just hear Izzy saying, why is that man naked?
Oh, she doesn't wear...
I don't think she's clued into that.
A child does not wear clothes.
Ever, no.
She does recognize the fact that she can't...
She'll be like, he's comfortable. Nobody's making him put on clothes. That's really what she would be like.
Yeah.
She told me, she took her underwear off yesterday and said, I don't want to wear these anymore. They're too little. So I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
We need to...
We know when that...
Yeah.
Too little underwear
Yeah, that's not fun.
Some real problems. I'd be irritated. Okay, here we go. This has actual texture on it. And I got this idea from, I think it was Judy, that was doing the clear impasto stuff
With?
stencils.
Well, her
And I
and
thought,
Lisa.
well, I'm going to go in.
Her and Lisa do that.
Yeah.
They got
I
some
don't-
skills, them gals.
Okay, well, obviously this needs some work. I really love this.
It kind of has like a kind of a cave drawing style type.
And this is
doing
what I
that.
would really like to do because Brad has some... Anyway, I'm not supposed to say that. Not supposed to say that anymore.
I'm telling you, cannot tell her anything. You can't show her. If
I'm
you
as
don't,
bad as Izzy about spilling
she's like,
spilling the beans.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I can use this, and I think that's why it's there, because, see, when I turn it, I can still see a little... I don't know. Anyway, that's to help me remember. This is a roller off, which I think is really quite nice.
Those are fun on the plate because they leave
behind.
Yeah.
And here's Lisa's beautiful paper, and what I have these two together is I think these two will be good collages. So we need a collage pile. I don't know how to do that.
Colleen, can I call you Monkey? I really love that handle. She's Monkey 911T. Or I'll call you Colleen or Cup. Let me know.
That's funny because Van's niece, they call her Monkey. Okay. I don't know about this.
I remember this.
I think that
We were real excited when it
I was
happened.
really excited. And see, this is how you need to go revisit your stuff. I think that I can get some stuff going on here that's going to take care of that without obliterating everything else. Okay? All right. Oh,
Okay, Monkey is great. Awesome.
Dadgummit.
Her piles are sorting themselves. That's what we call it.
We're having
They're
an
readjusting.
auto sort here, and I have all
Auto sort.
son of a gun.
Big fun on the bayou.
My daddy took my teapot away.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a different song.
See? There it is. There it is. And I saved this one out because I think this is such a cute little jobber. I don't know what I'm holding that up to the camera for.
Yeah, I got you zoomed in a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think this is just a really swell, elegant little piece. This could be a good... I'm going to hand that to Mariah, and that can go into a special... She can put that into her special things.
Well, you might even be able to get another pull off of that. Maybe.
Can you...
I'm going to sneeze.
It's okay. She just has little wispy sneezes.
Yeah.
I'd
Shake
blow
the
the
house.
dadgum camera over if I sneezed. All right. Now, I love these, and at the time, I was like, oh, my God, I'm so proud. Look at that transfer. Isn't that wonderful?
Well, and it has a cool sheen to it because it has all
it
that
does.
gel in
Tar
it.
gel.
Yeah. See,
It
look at
took
that.
40 days to dry.
And it was on a new plate. We figured that there was like a three-factor thing
Yeah.
that happened. 'Cause
But
you
we're going
can't
to put
always
something
get
on
that.
top of that.
Yeah.
And you have to be careful because when it's slicky like
Thank
this, it may or may not take the paint really well.
Ooh, we may start.
Same way with that
We
one.
should start calling Sharon TJ.
This
For texture
one.
junkies.
See, look at this one. I always love this one because it's like Christmas on either side, and then, you know, a train wreck in the middle. That's kind of the way the holidays are around here.
Yeah.
Christmas
that.
on either side and train wreck in the middle.
Yeah, that's called Thanksgiving.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
See, this is an IDK.
Okay,
It's
can
maybe.
you do something to
Yeah.
him? She's sorting, and I'm see, I get bored with the
Yeah,
sorting.
she's like the worst.
Mm-hmm.
She's a attention span of a gnat.
Yeah, when it comes to sorting art piles. Kind of like,
Okay.
can you just cut that up and let's send it to people?
Well, that's rude. I
Well,
think
because
this
it's
is the rest
good.
of the...
I love it when they get cut down into the little pieces. I think they're beautiful. She thinks
Okay.
they need more stuff.
Now, this is my little folder here that's half things. And I love all of these, but I'm thinking this one needs a little bit of
Jazzing up.
jazzing up. This one needs a little jazzing up.
There's some lovey ones.
Oh. See that? That's...
Schmeary XO.
Yeah.
This is one of those things. Is it a
Here's-
love note or one of those stalkers?
Or I thought it said socks. It's the name of the Clinton's cat, right?
I don't
Hey,
know.
this is kind of a I love you, but I want to kill you.
That's why I said. Is it a love note?
I don't know.
And then that's where that whole font
this is-
matters. I love that post.
yeah, this is the kind of thing you send to somebody that you don't really know if you're going to keep them around or not. This is a good test. If they
See
pass
if they
the
appreciate
test,
your weirdness,
yeah, then they get to stay.
or if they're
Well,
weirder than you.
This is one of those. It's a lovely background.
It is a lovely background. It needs more on it.
That needs something.
Murdery Valentines, exactly. Exactly.
And
Ann.
I love this little guy. Yeah. Put that over
That
there.
was a good one. That was a mix of. I was gonna say
I don't think it's the stencil.
No, it's not the butter.
It's this
U.S.
the
Art Supply.
U.S. Art Supply. Okay, this has got, I know that it's hard to see it. It's got some really lovely things going on, but I think we can make that even better.
Welcome, Fiona. Glad to see you again.
And here's some loveliness with my big smeary fingerprints on the edge.
I'm just hoping she'll get to actually printing on these bad boys rather than just doing the sort. It's toss it up.
Let's toss it up, and I said we might not get to the actual printing part until I think that I might have overestimated my ability to.
Deal
But
with the
I didn't
box.
want to run out of material. And see, I loved these at the time,
Yeah.
but now I'm just going,
There's more intestines. You could do a whole series of intestinal. Where's your other brown one?
Forest floor. Boy, well that, okay, it's got some good shimmery stuff on it.
I think that's the black color shift stuff, or it's the carbonite.
Carbonite. Graphite.
That one too.
Think pencil.
Yeah, but my brain goes to carbonite. I don't know why.
Yeah,
does.
once you get that stuff stuck there, it's
It is.
like
I
part
can't
of the
shake it out.
circuitry.
It's like-
Okay, here's some sgraffito.
Sgraffito.
Boy, this is taking us back, isn't it?
There's some blobby.
Yeah,
Business.
wonderful stuff. Oh, look at this one. Isn't that's wonderful. I don't want to put that. I like that one. All right, this is yellow.
Why is that one wonderful? Tell me why that one gets to be put over in the saved
Because
file.
it looks like a tombstone.
Oh, it does kind of.
And see, it has wonderful stuff around here, and then it's just got this bit down the middle, and good ookies and mucky muck. Oh yeah, that one's.
All right.
And I love this one at the time. This one too. Oh, this one almost makes me puke. It's like somebody.
Now those were interesting because we were having the interesting paint stuff happen.
Oh yeah, with the smeary stuff.
Yes, because we were testing out.
Okay, I really like these too, and I love this one because it. See that little halo-y stuff going on there? This was a register print, and so was this. So, see, I've been registering for some time now. Okay, those go in.
Fran saw some mappy stuff. She was happy about that.
Yeah, okay, have we done enough? Should we do some actual gel plating?
I would love that.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
Heather has a hard time throwing away things too. Then you're in the right crowd.
Boy, I'll say, you got good company here. Thank God we don't all live together. I'll tell you what, we'd have to start our own hoarders show.
Hello, Debbie.
All right, well, we're going to have
welcome.
to pull some stuff in order to get some
Murdery and tombstones. Yes, punishment for being late. Fiona just jumped in on that business.
Oh, I love Fiona. That isn't it. That's the Shrek princess, right?
Oh, it is the Shrek princess.
Fiona. Well, I've only watched that about 14 times.
And finally, one day, I think she was like, "I'm watching it to the end." He's like, "Okay, fine, I'm off somewhere else."
I tried to get in there and change it out, but I'll tell you what. She's a fast one.
Remember that?
Now, I think this is lovely.
Are you going to cover up the pink?
I'm not going to.
Okay. You were kind of dissing on it yesterday.
I was.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can live with that. I'm putting that in the done pile for now. Okay, we have us an empty plate with still some.
And boy, that pink just doesn't want to give it up.
It's some hanger-oners.
I've got one more print for you. And the pieces. No, you don't.
We didn't get any silent tape yet.
Done with you, pink.
We're
Oh, goodness.
I don't know if Mariah, did you Google that to see if we could
What am I Googling?
silent tape?
Yeah, it exists. Oh, God. What's the yawning? I'm just, oh.
And see, this drives me crazy, and this is why I have a clean thing, because I'm looking at that and I'm going, why is that not coming off of there?
I was wondering why you're being a little angry there.
Yeah, see, that one is too. Okay, we're going to take a time out here, because this is really getting on my very last nerve.
All right. Make it snappy there.
I will.
What, are you just going to go over the one that you got? There
Well,
you go. I like that idea.
Hey, if we start tearing up tape here,
Yeah.
it's not going to be a good thing.
It could get serious.
It could get serious really fast, and
I'll give you guys something else to look at besides just,
a white paper.
white paper.
Oh, I think I'm just about out of masking tape. No worries.
I was going to
There's
say,
a whole bunch more. And this is what happens when I finally take this thing off. It weighs about 25 pounds because it's
well,
got,
and it gets too puffy. There hits a point where you got to
yeah,
up
but
the
it
papers.
starts bouncing back at you.
And then she goes through the layers and keeps pieces. And
I do.
sometimes they're pretty good.
That's where some of my brayer off
Oh, no. See, that was some bad planning.
was, but I
Because it was a
think we
total
can.
lack of...
Oops.
Oops.
Oopsie.
It's an inspirational tombstone is what Fran says.
I like that, Fran.
Yeah.
Now,
Tombstone one
Mariah,
is...
can you get to the... that's all right. I
Hey,
think
Chris.
I think we've got enough tape down here that I believe it'll work.
Okay. You don't have to... Because she's going to have to rearrange furniture to get to the tape.
Yeah. And me moving my box. All right, well, let's see what we're going to start with here. Let's start with this one. So, here's what we do. We just flip this over here, put this underneath, and then we decide, what do we want to do?
Well, why are you printing over this one?
Because it's boring.
Ah, and the other tombstone wasn't.
It had stuff around the edge. It had
Oh,
an
yes,
interesting
that's right. Okay.
interesting alignment of the interior.
I'm asking for the chat.
Oh, are they asking that?
No.
I was going to say, well, aren't they just being...
They, you know, they're not in your brain.
Okay, I want to do this like this. And do I want to have the background stay? No, I don't. This is not that interesting anyway. I want it just to kind of be there a little bit, but not really. So what are we going to use?
Oh, Heather said she thinks she found her art trap. Yes, definitely. We've got...
Going to use here.
Chris, she bought a jelly plate from Marketplace. She's excited. It's a biggie.
Oh, a biggie? Well, if you don't like the biggie, you remember you
cut it up.
Cut it up.
So say P&M Artist Studio.
Yes. The people that we contacted at, what was that nice lady's name?
Cheryl.
Cheryl said they don't recommend that.
She says, because you can't get the straight edges. And I'm like, yeah, our crowd doesn't care. We're not.
Oh my gosh, I just about brayered over my really good stuff here. Holy moly. Okay. Yeah, because this is the keeper file.
Fran would like to know, who does she have to kill to get that stencil? Well, Fran, just have to wait until March Madness is over. Can you wait? That's that new green, right? Straight from the tube? Or
This is my mix.
Oh.
That I don't think has a number on it. It's kind of, it was leftovers from
Unknown.
this and that.
Okay. This is an unknown green.
Unknown green. I'm hoping it comes off kind of mossy.
This is her second biggie.
Pardon?
See, Chris can handle a big plate.
Oh. You know, I could, but
she needs more work surface.
I have it out here, and I'm like, I don't have any room for my paint. I can't even brayer off. What am I going to do? We have to get a new studio for that to happen.
Yeah.
I had a big plate when I worked over back behind me here. Had more room.
Well, yeah, you hadn't moved in all the other stuff either.
This is true. This is very true. Mariah really enjoys being right, so I like to let her be right every now and then. Just
appreciate that.
For chuckles and grins. And there we have a nice...
Oh, Lisa cut up one of her old ones, so so each of her grandkids could have a smaller plate. That was a good idea.
And now we're doing piece registering.
Oh, Fran's upset that she has to wait.
Oh, Fran.
Oh, Fran.
I can probably help you out.
Yeah.
I do know how to use the post. But, you know, stamps on stuff. Now, it might have to be the smaller version because I don't know about that, you know, weighing stuff out and whatnot.
Well, you can send the 9x12s as a regular post. It just can't be thick. They get real judgy. Yeah.
All right, now see, look at that. Now we have a mossy gravestone.
Yeah.
That says, I love you, and hugs. There you go.
I think you should have had more paint down. I think you took up too much paint.
Well,
it's just a thought.
There's always somebody in the crowd who's critical. Okay, now I think this is...
Soapstone. Yes, it does have a very soapstone look. I love that one. I think what you should try to do... Here's my thought.
It will be considered.
I appreciate it. So, two options. I'll tell you about that here in a minute. I'm going to finish my thought. And then we're going to discuss these jingly dingly bells. Okay. So... The Prussian blue. I think if you can do the gear things in the Prussian blue and keep it heavy, don't take off too much paint at the down there in the bottom part in your gray, that would be cool. Or with copper. Those are my two thoughts with that. Or you could go palsy-walsy kind of crazy with yellow. That might be kind of interesting.
Okay.
Or Naples. If you wanted to go kind of more of a subdued yellow. Because think I'm seeing some kind of yellowish business in there. I'm going to zoom in.
Well, I don't think
Enhance.
that's on the plate.
Oh, is that on the plate? Okay.
Yeah. It's leftovers from last night's dinner. Okay.
Oh.
I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. So we're going to try to do a little of both.
Hey, are you on the back side of your acrylic?
That was a good call because Lord knows I have been, you know.
Okay, no,
it
you're
right.
not. But I was looking at it and it looked like that, and I heard the tap, and I was like, I think she might
Oh
have.
no, she did it. My God, she put the stuff right on there.
Oh goodness, that was tripping me out.
I'm going to put a teeny tiny little. It's about as
Ooh.
teeny tiny as we're going to get.
All right.
Teeny tiny. And Mariah bought me some new retarders so I don't have to worry about it
Good.
anymore.
That came pretty quick. The rest of that
Well,
stuff
I'll
takes
say.
for flipping ever. And let me tell you, very interesting on a lot of the open stock paints from Blick. Only small ones are available. There were only, what, 5 colors that had the 150 milliliter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's, you know, like a portent of things to come.
And
But
I don't know what was going on. Oh, seriously. Guys, March Madness is kicking my butt. I'm a sleepy girl.
hey,
Okay.
it doesn't bother me at all because it's like I sort of do this stuff anyway.
She does. But, you know, Brad and I are running kind of back end stuff, making sure links are here and this and questions answered.
I know that
and-
it really is a lot. Okay, now I'm going to, and I don't know why I insisted on using that particular copper.
Leslie says we all want the stencil after March Madness. All right. I'll tell you what, if Jenny June arrives, because she's the main one that we, you know, promised that to, because she asked, then we'll discuss it with her and get the okay. Because I feel like, you know, we'd be dishonoring her.
There you go. I'm trying to make this a little bit more transparent.
And also, like, not dry super fast.
Yeah. Not that I'm going to be manipulating it around or anything, you know.
Oh, she got her biggie for, okay, is that 10? I don't know what the, is it 10 quid? Is that the UK? You know, everybody was on the euro for a while, right? Like everybody. And then they took that away, right? I don't know. Let me know in the chat. And now here over $70 here in the UK is so super, okay, wow. Pounds. There we go. Thanks, guys. So 10 pounds. So quids are like the smaller, like, cents. Right? P's not listening to me. She may know this, but you guys will get me note up. That is not exactly what I was talking about, but I do love this.
Okay, the reason I was going to put the stencil down, but the reason I didn't is because my blue
Was dry.
was getting dry, and I knew I wasn't going to get, I mean, and it was really light too, so.
Yeah.
But, you know, I can still do it
Okay.
with another color. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, quids
One
are
of the
slang.
reasons I'm
Oh,
getting
see, I didn't
good
know
pulls here, I say that, and then there's a big old blobby bugger of paint there,
I
is
should get
because
that up.
these prints are very dry.
Yeah, because they've been around for a while.
Yes, they have. And I think probably that little doohickey there was where I mixed the retarder in with the
That's kind of like saying Benjamins for, like, you know, $100 bill. I'm getting note up on some slang. So quid is a slang for a pound.
Wow.
Yeah, see?
I'm pretty sure I did not know that. Okay, or if I did, it was in the deep dark recesses of my
Yeah.
brain. And
Yeah.
okay, this is a good one to follow up because I don't have to worry about that mucky muck out there.
Oh, and it may be a Cockney term.
Oh, I like that. I love little bits of
I know, I do too.
you know.
And then if we travel, then we might seem
Local.
less stupid, like just
Local color. Well, we'd probably use it wrong and everybody would look at us like we were
stupid Americans.
stupid Americans. They think they know something.
They
Okay.
didn't Google it properly.
Well, that's certainly a possibility.
Oh.
Alrighty, what are we going to do here? I'm loving the copper, actually. I think that would be a nice little addition to this little jobber here.
Mm-hmm.
And especially some of the kind of opaque that we used a while ago. And I'll just hurry along.
Oh, are you hurrying along?
I'm going to hurry along.
Oh, this thing makes me just nuts.
Now, you guys understand why I put my paint down on the end like this? It's not because it's just some little whimsical. I have a reason.
You have a
I
reason?
I like to get my brayer going, just in case I've got some other stuff out there that I don't. Oh, look at that!
Ooh.
Ha! That is awesome.
Yeah, you just gonna kind of leave that a little
Well-
mark making business there, or what?
I'm going to.
Might be a bit much.
Might be. Might have to do some more.
Looky there.
Muss it up.
Mess it up. I'll give you a little more light. How about that, guys? Ooh, that was a little much.
Did you
I'm messing with the
Did you
controls.
blow them out?
A little bit.
All right.
I did turn on
We'll
the
let that-
autofocus in hopes that...
We'll let that dry up a bit, and we'll go ahead and pull this baby so we can use my 6x8.
Oh, see, Sharon didn't know that either. Debbie liked that pull with the gold, or sorry, with the copper and the blue. Yeah, I think because that's probably where they're at on the
Yeah,
thing. Very beautiful.
that's a good one.
Get your brayer running.
Yeah.
That's right.
What do I want to use here? Let's pull.
Chris said, Mariah, you seem very tired.
Oh, and you know, the whole thing is I don't know. You didn't go to bed till almost midnight last night.
Pretty much the last 3 days, it's been like midnight or later. This time change thing's got me all squirrely too. So this was like just bad timing on our part, but
All the way around. Oh, this looks like awfully.
we're gonna get her done.
This says it's 4A and it should be transparent, but boy, I don't know. That's kind of.
That's looking pretty. Is that Miami Vice?
Well, it's a version of. And
Oh yeah, 4A, because 4.
I was cracking up when Fran did her video the other day. She was talking about her gloppy red. I've got some of that too, Fran. It's old paint, but don't throw it away because you can mix it up and it really comes out quite nice.
Quite nice.
I like it when it kind of leaves those little streaky
we didn't
things
think
in
about
there.
If we do another March Madness, it may not necessarily be in March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, and there's
Maybe like a jokey June. Joking up the art.
Jockland.
No, we want to make sure Izzy's in school, so it definitely needs to be during
Oh yeah.
fall. Maybe we do something in October. A little Fright Fest. Oh wow, see, this is why I don't like having the autofocus on, because that thing gets crazy.
When I turn it
Yeah, when
over
you
and
flip.
it shines in its eyeball.
Yeah, I'm turning that bad boy off again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, this must.
Oh yeah, we did. We had the sirens went off and everything last night too,
Yeah.
which kind of put us a little behind on getting some other things done. Because we're
Yeah.
staring at the TV, just waiting for tornadoes to hit. But it all kind of, like I said, it went right around us, right by us. We got rain. That's beautiful, and I love that one.
Oh, I hope it comes off.
Yeah.
Here on the back, you see is brushos.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, looking good so far. A little left there. Not too bad. Oh, I think overall, well done. And actually, I'm kind of happy it left some of that stuff
I
back
know.
that it did.
Look at that. Exciting stuff. And this is from a brayer off. And this is a good
Spray
example.
off.
This is a good example of how I spray.
Yeah, I think that's Mr. Huey's.
Could be.
I don't think that's
But you
brush
see,
up.
I know it's all the
Because there's some spraying that totally looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
her kind of spraying business.
I think that goes in the.
She overly abused poor Mr. Huey's sprays.
I did.
And if we would have known what we know now.
If only.
Tell you what, if anybody ever comes across a Seafoam Mr. Huey's, let me know. Might be
Yeah.
willing to pay some monies for that. Because nobody else makes.
We could do
And
it.
I have tried to mix the color.
And I've tried to mix the color.
But we
There's
just never
some
get quite-
special ingredient in there.
There is. And we haven't
Okay,
quite
this is a
figured that
really
one out.
small little.
Yeah, that's your 4 by something.
Oh yeah, this is the custom. This is the custom cut.
You're like, I just
This is from the
P&M.
custom.
They have those plates over there. That
Now
just,
see, look at that. But I mean, you know, it's a little wobbly there, but holy cow. Come on now, folks. Hey, now that I've got my register system, I can make that baby work. Okay. And we've got some interesting schmuck going on here.
Oh, Lisa Mingus was watching the Storm Chaser. She didn't know what part of Texas. It was about. So Jasper's where it hit, right? Isn't that what we saw in the news? Jasper.
No, Jacksboro.
Jacksboro. There we go. J.
Jacksboro. Yeah.
Jacksboro.
Hey, it blew the roof off their high school.
Oh.
Yeah, and I mean
Ah,
twisted.
jeez.
It did some serious damage. And Bowie.
Bowie. I do not. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
you can
Bowie.
always tell
It is
that I'm not
Bowie.
from Texas when I say Bowie.
Yeah. David Bowie. It's not his town. It's Bowie.
Bowie.
Like, you know, Bowie at the Alamo.
Like boo-hoo. I can remember I actually had a kid in 4th grade named
he was my age. Bowie.
Bowie. Yeah,
And
and I
Boone.
called him Bowie.
Mm-hmm. He didn't like that.
Yeah, he didn't mind correcting me at all. In
Yeah.
fact, he had a superior smirk on his face when
Yeah, well, I think that's just kind of how he rolled. He was sort of like
it's
that.
like, yeah, okay, well, you definitely stepped in that one, dude.
Met your match. Yo.
Yo. Okay, well, now remember this one? This is a dry paint. But we're not going to be messing around with it. We're not going to be doing any stencils on it. We're just going to be rolling it out and making it. Because we've already got some other stuff going on here.
Is this your favorite?
This is my favorite. I love raspberry.
Yeah, also known as red violet.
Raspberry.
You can't trust our paint names over here.
Oh, and it's kind of giving
Oh,
me
you're
a
gonna.
run for my money on placement here.
Well, and also, I just think you pretty much obliterated that. Where you're just trying to get the stuff off of your plate.
A little of both.
Okay.
I mean,
Fair
there
enough.
wasn't that much going on in the background anyway. It was just, I think you'll be surprised how much you will be able to
Oh,
see.
hey, Candace. They're just west of Candace.
Okay, we're going to let that ripen.
And Lisa says there is a Mingus, Texas.
Yes, there is.
Where's that at? Is that like East Texas?
Uh-huh. And there's a, what was it, some kind of a shotgun? I don't know, but it just cracks me up the names that they have for things in Texas.
That's true that.
Now, I may be pulling this prematurely.
Was that the one you...
Yeah, I just did it a while ago.
No,
But remember,
that's from
it was a really-
yesterday. You're pulling the wrong thing, lady. Like...
It's from yesterday, but
That
I wanted this plate, but I don't know that it's going to work for that. It will work inside the 8x10.
I think
so.
you need to do more to that thing anyway.
I think I do too, but
That's
it
definitely
need-
a toss it up.
That's I'll toss that in the box. Okay, we're going to get down to some.
Wait, we
of
could
these.
use some naughty language and, you know.
Okay, let's
some
now
slang.
see this is the reason that I needed
I'll let
this
you guys
one.
work that
Look,
out
this
in
one
chat.
even has a note. Use thing to mask print.
Oh, you left yourself a note. I love it.
And did you hear the tone of her voice?
Ooh, she's leaving herself notes.
That's so rude.
I like it.
Rude. Okay, here we go. We can line that Hummer up. I don't care what you want me to do. I just happen to have this stencil out here, and I'm not digging for any
Oh.
others.
She's not following her own advice.
I'm not. But did you notice I'm trying to keep the black on the back? I don't know why.
Yeah, we've already done what we need to do with it.
We've already done what we needed to do. We've already done. Okay, well, this is kind of a gray, so what do we want to use? Do we want to use some...
I do like that print, though.
I do, too. I think it's...
Was that from a live stream?
It's a fine background. And I think I'm out of my... Oh, man, look at that sad situation.
She's going to have to mix some paints.
I'm thinking I can dig that out with my little tool from
Felicia. I wish she didn't have to have a real job business. I'm sure she feels the same way, too. These real jobs really interfere with our
artistic pursuits. Bless her heart. Hey,
so that reminds me, if you want, just like, subscribe, and do all that business. Helps us out. One of these days we might actually be able to, you know, quit our day jobs.
That's our goal.
That's
folks.
the goal.
That's the goal.
And then I'll be even more perkier because I'll have slept properly.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, I love that. Leave that alone. Don't put that. That's a keeper, not a tosser.
Well, it was my brayer off. Silly girl.
Nobody brayers off like P does.
Now, see, I picked this because it's transparent, but it may be a little bit too transparent. And I'll tell you what, I need to get in there and put some more retarder in. Look at that dry booger.
No.
Okay, well, this changes the plan. Okay, you got to go with what you got. And that's not going to wait around.
I don't agree with this.
It's just adding another layer, Mariah. Just calm down. Get your panties in the water.
I'm wadded.
She's wadded. It's not a permanent situation. She shall recover.
She'll unwad later.
You want me to film that?
Can I make that into a short? Sure.
Okay, here's one from yesterday. Are we going to pull this or are we going to leave it?
Dear Lord, don't do anything to it. It's beautiful.
Well, say that now. You don't know what's going to happen.
Well, that's true. Like when you pull it off there, half of it may just stay on the plate. That's certainly something.
Well, there's something.
Yes, that is nuts, Lisa.
What is that?
Her and her brother used to chase tornadoes. Now, those storm chasers, this is a crazy, crazy bunch, man. Oh, hey, we are at 1 hour and 2 minutes.
Well.
We went over. Nobody even noticed. Come on, guys.
We have a timekeeper there?
Well, it's supposed to be me, I guess, but...
Well, we would fire you, but I don't know who we're going to replace you with, so
That's
I guess
right.
it's kind of like the weatherman. You still got your job, Mariah.
No more what?
What?
She says just be like Izzy, take them off. No more wadding. That's right. Oh, that's beautiful and it's wonderful. Now, see... Okay, here's something else.
I'm wrestling this booger off here.
Yeah,
I want you to know.
You are doing a splendid job. I'm going to back away here off of this thing. Hold on. Because I'm kind of tight. Look at her pulling that bad boy. So, there's been much request on the flag book. The making of a flag book. So, I am thinking maybe Friday... is Flag It Up Friday, and we could just make that darn flag book, or at least get it started. If I have some things prepped, and maybe not make it so arty, where it's more like just kind of a mock-up of it, would you guys be interested in that? Let us know in the chat.
Let us know. We'll poll. Oh, you can set up your poll. Poll them. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I need some.
Oh, there's some love already. That's beautiful. Ooh, that's a good one. Immersed.
I don't think I'm going to do anything else
Love
to
it.
this.
Ancient symbol. Yum. Hey, that's the big thing. That's Medusa there.
Hey, and do you remember how I went around the edge with the dark color and Mariah's having a cow over there going, oh my God.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Hey, I watched somebody else do that, and
Who was it?
I don't know.
Oh, you're terrible at giving
I
people.
am terrible. Well, I can't even remember my own name half the time.
True that.
So it's not like any insult or anything.
Okay. Okay, that's a really good thing, Anne. Now, I don't know. Did I tell you guys? I thought I put it at least in the description. I know I didn't say it in the video, which was totally my fault. I meant to. That the... And Anne, I also owe you a URL, a link. My poor brain.
Look at how cool that
I owe you a link to the clips with the magnets. So I'm gonna actually put that to my scarf, and that'll remind me. See, look. This is like when you're sending notes home with your kids.
Pin it to their clothes.
Just pin it to the clothes.
Pin it to their clothes. Here, we need to pull this one.
Okay, so this is the book that. Oh, and it's probably backwards. Here, hold it over there.
Well, I thought you said I was backwards.
Well, you are. Your face one is, but the top cam isn't.
Oh.
That's proper. Okay, this book has... It's wonderful. It is a very, very wonderful book. Highly recommend it. I will put this link in the description box of this video, along with... I will post this in Makers as well. I mean, this stuff is so awesome. And I plan to do more of these. So, this is a book to have.
They have pretty pictures, and then they have diagrams.
And
Oh, here, see, a whole chapter on one sheet books.
Yes. So, the
That's not
step-by-steps in the book are pretty darn good. Now, my only gripe, what was it? I had to do some math on my own and, like, kind of figure some things out. But it's not terribly difficult.
It's in centimeters, so you UK people will just be
Yeah,
jolly.
I think they have both, right?
No.
Or is it all just...
And what I'm looking at here is just...
I think it has
Oh, they do have
Okay.
finished dimensions. But the dimensions over here for the accordion... Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, look, they have
it's
it
both.
Both. There you go.
Clarified.
So, the flag book came from this. Oh, and I've tried that triangular book. Let me tell you, a little booger. That is a booger.
But now that you have your new...
Yes. That's one of the reasons I wanted the
thing.
scoring board.
Is because you have to be precise. The more precise you are here...
The cleaner the book looks.
Now, here is a 4-way map fold.
Because some of the stuff, if you aren't folding it properly, it just doesn't work. Like, so you got to have some precision folding. This is kind of origami business.
Folding.
And that's why I was a little upset with my flag book. And see, on the end, see how it's sort of off? I mean, it's not. But I
It's
like
not glaringly so. No. I told her, I said, you know, if I did that, I would be so deadgum proud of that. I would tote that dude out, and everybody that walked through the door would have to admire it for at least 15 minutes.
There you go. So.
Oh, my goodness. Isn't that a cute one?
And that's funny. Frances, she can only think in inches.
Huh.
That's it. Well, so can I. I tell you, start busting out centimeters or millimeters to me. Although I am pretty good at the millimeters because I do the packaging, and you know a lot of that gets done overseas, mainly China.
Here is a variation of the booklet fold. Most of this is just beyond my meager brain power.
But look at that.
I mean, isn't that just beautiful?
So these are really cool. There you go.
There you go. You heard it here. When you purchase this book, make sure you tell them that.
I came back to say the one sheet book is my favorite. A great way to set up my prints. Yes, I think it would be a great to see how you
I'll tell you what, y'all saw
okay.
what Michelle.
She did a
Michelle Mabel. Mm-hmm. She did, and she did hers.
Michelle Mixed Media.
The portrait and had the eyes match up on the pages. Just lost my mind. I did a little bitty wee in my pants.
Oh, there is Michelle. And speaking of. Hi, Michelle.
Do you have this book, Michelle?
So yeah, I highly recommend this book. I will put the link. I would love it if you use our affiliate link. That would be super duper helpful.
Check that stuff out. I mean.
All right, are we just going to call it now, or are you going to do some more on the prints?
I'm going to pull one more.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
One more.
I was, like, really into that.
Here, I'll take the book, because I don't want you getting paint on my book. This is my book. I bought this for myself for Christmas last year.
Yeah. All right, here we go. This is our 50s tablecloth. Look. All right.
50 stable cloth. That's funny.
I'm kind of busting up that
It's
edge.
kind of oily too. Look at where
It
the
is.
oil's pulling through on things. That's interesting.
This is my plate that I had to oil. Remember I told you.
Because it was acting
this
weird.
is the new plate that's thicker.
There you go.
Look at it's leaving the.
Oh, because those were the blocked out areas, so it's just paper, so that's why the oil was pulling up through those.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it still smells that wonderful vanilla, which, you know, I swear to God, it's more than just vanilla. I think they're just being
So Fred says,
dash with their.
so the government decided that the UK should change from inches to weird things, forgetting or not caring that lots of us had learned to inches. I wouldn't be able to cram anything else in.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that needs more, but isn't that a jolly little print? It got a little oil on it, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It'll be kind of interesting to see how that
Takes the next layer.
Yes. Maybe we'll do that in the afternoon here.
Oil and water.
Word.
I think it's lovely. And I think I might be able to buff that out with some.
Oh, see, they did that in Australia, too.
See? You can
Oh.
use your, because it's acrylic.
Don't rub too hard, though.
That's true. All right. Well, I think this one needs another go, as Fran would say.
Uncurl it.
Give that one another go.
All right, and then what I'll do before Friday, so I'll get a list of what you'll need and what you should have pre-cut. How about that? I will post that in Makers. If you are not a member of Makers Mixed Media Art and Artist Facebook group and you want to play along on Friday with the flag book making, then you need to get over there. Answer those questions, please. I've denied some people. I'm like, I don't know who you are. And that's not to be rude. Like, I just don't always, if your YouTube handle and your Facebook profile don't necessarily, like, give me a key to who you are, I'm not going to let you in. If you don't answer the questions. Answer the questions, let you in. There you go. It is quite that simple.
Really is. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Now, that being said, I will put together a little material list with measurements of said materials and quantity of those things. It will be on you to do any decorative business or however you want to do. If you want to cut up like gel prints or whatever, that's on you. Sounds great. I will most likely just be doing a white paper version, which I think might be kind of cool because maybe what I have P do is gel plate it, or you know how she did the meandering thing.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you could just place it down and just
Gook it up here
and maybe
Heather
stamp on it and stuff. That would be interesting.
Well, that would certainly be something I haven't observed thus far in my experience.
Maybe we'd end up doing that like on Sunday or something.
Oh, I would. If
I get the book made.
I love to make me some.
Overall, it's not that difficult. It's a lot of setup. It's kind of like painting a room. It's all in the prep.
You got to
work.
tape it off.
Yes. So
There you go.
there you go.
You heard it here.
That should be some fun stuff for sure. Thank you guys. Here we are on day 6 of our March Madness. And we will be back this afternoon to, toss it out.
You didn't tell
toss
them
it
about
up.
this.
Oh, the bell thing. Okay, see, I don't like little dingy noises. And so here, both Brad and I were coming out of the office, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is it...
I was going up the stairs.
She was going up the stairs.
So it was like
And I'm like, when the smoke alarm thing's starting to go out because they start to chirp, and then the animals go nuts. But I heard it, and I was like, what is dinging? And she just chuckled. I was like, she's got bells on.
And did you see this really beautiful, this bead right here?
Yes, and thank you, all of you guys that are now part of our Perks members stuff. That's so awesome. And just think, those things are going to grow after time. As we get more members in the join, then we can add more little fun emojis. That's on the like beginning level. So you know, it's fun. It's fun stuff.
Fun stuff.
Help support the PM Artist Studio business.
Yeah.
And you
so
get to
Mariah
play with
can
some
quit her
emojis.
daytime job.
Yeah, and we can quit we can quit it.
We can quit it. Hey, we all suffer from her job, trust me. Because she's cranky.
I'm tired right now.
That's what Izzy says. Mommy's kind of
Cranky.
Oh, you got to tell them the story about Izzy last night. Okay, so what?
I-
Trying to get her in bed at 10:30.
Because, you know, she's awake.
She
says,
does not go
Mommy,
to bed
if you're
till
awake,
ever-
I'm awake.
Yeah, that's how it's always been, and I suspect that's how it will always be.
Probably. Anyway, she says, I'm kind of fussy! As she's screaming it. I'm fussy! Like,
I've had a very, very fussy day.
yes.
Okay, so she's up here with me, and this is how all the
God,
meltdowns
we're never going to finish. the
started
stream.
off. Was I saved these cards out anyway. Oh, come on, they want to hear this. Because, I mean, our Izzy is an interesting child.
So
So
says
she-
the grandmother.
She is.
She is.
She has me
so
write
says the
things
mother.
down. Ghost, what do you say after cat? Well, I've got to find the one that really caused it all.
Yeah, that was a rat, not a cat.
Here, okay, look. She wrote down what?
What?
Okay, here it is. Okay, I said, oh my gosh, that is the cutest little mouse. And she says, Gigi, it's a cat. And then, you know.
That's the meltdown. That started the meltdown. I
That
was like, we gotta go to bed.
started the meltdown. Well, where's her cute little? She wrote that. Okay, and here we got Bentley, our kitty, and Bullet from a shelter, but Bentley had been turned in because he has a broken tail. He's a purebred cat, but we know that the cat people got rid of him because his tail wasn't up to par. But she put him in a dark, gloomy. She said a dark, gloomy place. Look how sad he is. He has a tear coming out of his eye.
Okay. Thank you guys for hanging out with us
Yeah.
and putting up with us and dealing with this March Madness business. We really do appreciate it. We love it. We do.
Here's a very frustrated kitty.
I'm a frustrated kitty with this one over here.
Check the ears out on this cat. I mean, now come on, that's got.
I think he's sending waves to the universe. I don't know.
But he has a broken tail.
Oh, so it's another Bentley kitty. She's real obsessed with cats right now. Anyways, we shall see you guys in the afternoon.
Yes, and we'll
Yeah.
have some more things to pull.
I will try to be more hilarity.
Yeah,
Got to pep it up. Step it up.
we'll get her a coffee IV hooked up.
There we go. All right, guys. We shall see you later on.
Bye.